Both Man City and Sporting have just drawn 0-0, and yeah, bit of a dull one. Um, yeah, Man City just knocked the ball about. To be honest, a lot of possession, not many chances in the first half. Second half was a lot better to watch. Man City did impress me in one way though. I think with the way that they in such a meaningless game, well, not meaningless, but in a game where unless it's like panic stations where Sporting somehow score three, say, um, it's a game where you can pretty much relax if you're Man City. What impressed me about them was like the urgency they had to win the ball back, because make no mistake, like Sporting would have wanted to win this game because they know they're pretty much out of the Champions League, and like their fans made an effort to get to the game, and yeah, it's just like um, you know, well, I don't know how to put it, but it's an occasion, isn't it? So they want to win it. It's at the Etihad, and it was the way that City had this desire to win the ball back when they lost the ball. Um, like every single play running back, no one was half-arsing it at all. Yeah, and I think Sporting first half just couldn't get any of the ball. The only real chance in the first half I can think of was Raheem Sterling trying to dink the Sporting goalkeeper, but not getting quite enough on it. City did take the lead in the second half through a ridiculously good dribble from Riyad Mahrez, who came on at half time. Who then laid it off to Jesus, and Jesus sent the keeper the wrong way, but he was marginally offside. And yeah, it got disallowed, and correctly so in my opinion. Like, there was very little in it though, but it was just offside. Yeah, but Sporting did have a few chances, and there was a player who came on as sub called Marcus Edwards. I remember him not from actually seeing him play for Tottenham, but a few years ago when FIFA was still a good game to play. I think it might have been FIFA 17. You go on career mode, and every like single time you go on, who does your scout recommend? Marcus Edwards, for some reason. And he came on and he played really well. He definitely made a big impact, and created Sporting's best chances of the game. Their best chance was probably where Edwards slid in Paulinho up front, and Paulinho was did just about enough to get there, but Scott Carson smothered it. Now you might be thinking, Scott Carson, bloody hell, City aren't taking this seriously, are they? But no, he didn't start the game. He only came on for the last 20 and nearly injured himself with a collision with Paulinho from that shot. He came on for Edison with about 20 minutes to go. And yeah, other than that, we didn't have loads to do. In fact, two of City's best chances of the game came right at the end in the final 5 minutes, with John Stones heading just over the bar, and Sterling putting the ball into the side netting from half volley, which he probably should have scored, to be honest. But yeah, City are through. I think we knew that was the case before the game started. And as for the other game tonight, PSG Real Madrid, which I had on in the background, I'll be honest, I say it was on in the background. I was probably watching that a bit more than I was watching this. I was sort of like, I had the City Lisbon game on my phone, and I was listening to the commentary of that, because that was the game I wanted to cover. And then I had PSG and Real Madrid on the TV, so I was like, ears were on that, eyes were on PSG Real Madrid. And Jesus Christ, PSG, that is a new low, isn't it? I don't think it's quite as bad as La Remontada, as they call it, in 2017. In fact, that's half a decade ago about this week. Jesus Christ. Half a decade ago since Sergi Roberto scored that last minute winner. That's gone quick. Jesus. But yeah, I don't think that was quite as bad as that. Um, Obviously, Messi and Neymar played that night as well, didn't they? Against PSG. But tonight they were playing for PSG and failed to really make the difference. Mbappe had a good game, scored. But yeah, Modric and Benzema changed the game for Real Madrid. And yeah, from tonight we know that Man City and Real Madrid are through to the next round with Bayern and Liverpool, four very good teams into the quarter final. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what games are thrown up against which teams are thrown up against each other. But yes, City tonight, job was done, and they still played some quite good football. To be fair, they're like in the first half, they were very good at keeping the ball. Second half, a bit more adventurous. I think they just got a bit bored, if anything. James McAtee impressed me when he came on. I thought he played quite well. But yeah, anyway, finished 0-0. That's all there is to it, really. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.